Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another day of Wit and Wisdom. So today is Tuesday, April 28, 2020. We are going to be doing lesson 28 today. What will you need? You will need your light blue Wit and Wisdom workbook. You're going to need your vocabulary packet because you will need one worksheet from there. And I posted a picture of these two on our Wit and Wisdom post, okay? So one of them says Deep Dive, Module 4, Lesson 28, and the other one is Handout 28. It says Word Cards, the one from your workbook. And of course, a pencil, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and start. So for Lesson 28, let's go ahead and I'm going to go over the questions for this module. Essential question. Why do people around the world admire Cinderella? Focusing question. Why do people around the world admire Cinderella? They're the same question today. Content framing question. What is happening in glass slipper gold sandal? And our craft question. How do I add relevant details when I am speaking? I posted a read aloud of glass slipper gold sandal on this post that you are supposed to listen to before watching this PowerPoint. Okay? So if you have not done so, go ahead and click pause and listen to the read aloud. It's a very interesting story that we already read at the beginning of this module, but we need to listen to one more time. Right? Right, let's continue. So welcome. What does it mean to admire someone, boys and girls? Admire. When you admire, admire means to respect someone. If you admire someone, you think they are special. Our focusing question. Why do people around the world admire Cinderella? Our content framing question. What is happening in glass slipper gold sandal? Today, we are going to gather evidence to support why many people admire Cinderella. This will help us to answer out-focusing question, which is the same as the essential question, okay? But before we discuss, we're going to organize what people admire and don't admire, okay? So I will show you a T-chart shortly. So here's a T-chart. Admire, don't admire, okay? So below, at the very bottom with white, we can see there are some words. Those are traits that we are going to be categorizing using this cheat chart into admire and don't admire. Let's go ahead and start with admire. Let's look at the first word, generous. Is generous something we admire or don't admire? Get ready. Yes, it's something nice. We admire being generous, right? What about mean? Get ready. Yes, don't admire. Helpful. Get ready. Yes, admire. Hardworking. Get ready. Yes, admire. Kind. Get ready. Yes, admire. Selfish. Get ready. Yes, don't admire. Rude. Get ready. Yes, don't admire. Evil. Get ready. Right? Don't admire. Grateful. Get ready. Right? Admire. Honest. Get ready. Right? Admire. Caring. Get ready. Right? Admire. Jealous. Get ready. Right? Don't admire. All right, so we just categorized traits, right? So now I want you to think about what you admire and don't admire about the characters in Cinderella stories that we have read. Here, I'm going to be showing you, while I show you the cover of these books, I want you to just think back. What did you admire? What did you not admire? And yes, they can be the same as the traits that we just did right now on our T-chart. We have Cinderella, we have Cendrillon, the rough-faced girl, Bigfoot Cinderella, Adelita, the Korean Cinderella. Okay, So, what elements are similar in each version of the Cinderella story? All of these books below share similar elements, just like any Cinderella version. Let me show you what those elements are. We've reviewed these before. Good characters, evil characters, magical element, and proof of identity. Think about examples of these story elements that as you listened to the read aloud, Glass Slipper, Gold Sandal. This book right here is a book that shares little stories that are happening around the world, little versions of Cinderella stories. And all of those versions share these elements: good characters, evil characters, magical elements, and a proof of identity. Can you think of any that you read from here? Any good characters, evil characters, magical elements, proof of identity? I'm sure you can name some. Okay, and you're just thinking right now. You don't have to write anything. Okay, so let's go to our deep dive, boys and girls. So here I have a picture of the worksheet found in your vocabulary packet that I said you would need. And this is to practice and do on your own at home. When you complete this worksheet, you do not have to send me a picture of it. You do not have to upload it with the exit ticket. You don't have to post it on the Wit&Wisdom channel. This is for you to do at home, okay? It says, sort it out. Cut out the word cards and sort them into the correct categories from the story, Glass Slipper, Gold Sandal, A Worldwide Cinderella. And it has two categories: animals in the story, animals not in the story. Below that T-chart, you see different words, the words you will cut out and categorize into those two columns, okay? Again, it's to practice and do on your own. All right, let's move on. So, think, pair, share. What are some elements or things that we have found most of the Cinderella stories have in common? We have learned the Cinderella stories have evil, good characters, a magical element, and proof of identity, just like we mentioned earlier, right? Today, we are going to sort vocabulary words into groups that are similar. Let's look at the vocabulary words below, the ones with baby blue, okay? I'm sorry, the ones below the baby blue letters. Let me read that question. What are three groups we can form with these words? First, let me read the words. And as I read them, I want you to start thinking, what category does that word fall into? Okay? So you're thinking as I read out loud. Sugar cane, honey, figs, apricots, rice, mangoes, melons, beef, stew, cookies, custards, slippers, anklets, sandals, shoes, robe, sarong, cloak, and kimono. Right. Did you think of any categories, boys and girls? I'm pretty sure I know which one you thought of first. I bet you said food, right? As soon as you had sugar cane, honey, apricots, rice, mangoes, right? Food, and then footwear would be another category, and clothes. Okay, so food, footwear, and clothes. As your exit ticket today, you are going to be doing handout 28A. It's found in your light blue Wit&Wisdom workbook. Okay, and I put at the top exit ticket 28A Wit&Wisdom workbook. It says, cut apart the word cards. You don't have to, you're not going to be doing that. Don't cut them apart. All you're going to be doing is writing a letter, the first letter of the category the item falls into. For example, I did 3 of them for you. Sugarcane falls under food, so I wrote an F next to sugarcane. Slippers fall under footwear, so I wrote FW next to slippers. Robe falls under clothes, so I wrote a C next to robe. That stands for clothes. You're going to be doing that for the rest of the items, okay? And that is your exit ticket. When you are done, you're going to upload a picture of your exit ticket under the assignment tab labeled Tuesday, April 28, 2020, Wit and Wisdom exit ticket. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me. Teams, Remind, Dojo, phone, what it works best for you. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday. Bye, everybody.